Hey everybody, welcome back. When we last left off, we just found out that there was another hunt available here in the underwear. We need to go find a dry bones by the name of Frailty, who will tell us what this hunt's all about and where to find it. Off camera, I went ahead and healed up, so we're at full health again. Figure you guys didn't need to see me take a nap for the 10th time. Now, you may have noticed, his name is Frailty, but he is not a toad, he's a Koopa. The T stands for turtle, in this case. We need to go hunt something that is already dead. Okay, and this hunt will only show up if you have 5 regular mushrooms in your inventory. So before we go and look for this guy, we're gonna have to do some shopping. But thankfully, there's a Bones who will sell us some stuff right outside of the underwear sanctum. Let's see, how much space do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Another space. You don't even sell mushrooms. What am I doing here? This guy's probably going to be pretty tough. Like I had mentioned before, the hunts themselves are balanced to the level of the hunt's number index, meaning, you know, the 10th hunt you're supposed to be level 10, the 15th hunt you're supposed to be level 15, so on. So we're sitting at a solid level 11 right now, and this hunt that we're hunting is the 16th hunt. So we are 5 levels behind where we should be. But that's alright. We like a good challenge. The battle against this guy, he turns you into mushrooms and then tries to eat you. So we're keeping the true form pin on green because he's the one with a spell that can cure status conditions. So as long as he doesn't get turned into a mushroom, he can transform the others back from mushrooms. Oops. There he is. Give this a shot. How much HP are you packing? Oh. Yellow is supposed to be our most defensive guy, and he just took a lot of damage. So again, this kind of goes to show you that we might be a bit underleveled for this. Okay, it missed one of them. That's nice. Harsh. don't know what I expected there. Yellow, there's not much for you to do, except heal. Got all three of them that time. I can only heal one of you. Yeah, that's what happens if he gets a turn while you're still a mushroom. He just kills you. Nice. Alright, now let's go report back to Dead Dude. Get our prize. And at this point, we are all caught up with our hunts. The next available hunt is on Yoshi's Island, I think. Well, I guess we can go back and double check. Just to be sure. Here you go, dude. Getting a little existential. What happens to a dead thing when you kill it again? Coin trick. Handy accessory. Doubles our money. Let's just get out of here. We don't need to fight every enemy we see, do we? Get all of those. Okay, we've done all of them in here. That's 16 that we've done. Okay, yeah, this one's on Yoshi's Island. So, we're all caught up as much as we can be. Before we head over to the next level, we're going to make a quick pit stop over to Booster Gorge. we've got some extra spending money, so we'll finally buy this shady pass that we saw earlier in the game. Alright, and that leads the shop that is opened up by that shady pass is on Yoshi's Island, so it's good timing to get it. Take us to Yoshi's Island, dude. Of course, we run into trouble. And the ship is sunk. Some of you may notice that Koopa has this kind of tint to him right now, that blue underwater tint, and the others don't. So that's one of the, this is another result of the graphical capabilities of the Super Nintendo, where there are only certain circumstances where you can be underwater and have the tint. So essentially what it came down to is I had to make a choice in these underwater areas, where either red has the blue tint and there's not much in the level and they're pretty barren, or I make peace with the fact that red is not going to have that blue tint to him and make the levels actually look the way I want them to. Here we're fighting Johnny Jones again and his pirate crew. In the original game, Johnny and his crew were on the ship, on their sunken ship for the most part. They did pop up during the Yardovich fight, but you don't really see them much beyond that. But I wanted to kind of expand on their lore, I guess, as it were, to say that they are actual pirates, they cause trouble in the seas, so there's this random Shy Guy pirate ship roaming the seas, and they decide to sink it, because that's what pirates do. Let's get Koopa in here so we can get some magic. Take out the Dr. Kipper. Mr. Kipper finally got his PhD. Dude, I'm already asleep. We're getting to a point in the game where we're going to need some higher levels, so trying to get some experience, level up while I can. thunder. Oh well. This is another one of those locations where you can't really leave until you beat it, so wanted to make sure you had access to a shop. And the pirates themselves drop some pretty good money. But there's not much here in terms of what we don't already have, because this is all the same equipment we already have. And this statue doesn't leave until you beat the boss of Yoshi's Island. Frog coin. We don't care about attack on you, or magic. Alright, now it's time for the next secret starflower. You may notice that this secret room here is exactly the same as the secret room from the original game. That was intentional. I wanted people to find that room and find the starflower so that they would think, huh, I wonder if there are any other secrets like this I may have missed. So maybe the less obvious ones might be easier to find once you know you're supposed to be looking for them. I had to add some funky scripts to the game to get the shark pirates to do this thing where they were, you know, they were patrolling, and then they'd look at you and try to chase you, and it leads to some interesting results. You'll notice that one of these pirates we just walked through. That's not really supposed to happen, but it's just kind of a result of... It's a result of the changes that I made. So for the most part it works, but there's that weird quirk where you can walk through one of them. I wanted this level to be kind of one of those stealth is optional for this mission type levels. Or if you really wanted to, you could just go in here and beat up all the pirates, or you could actually try to avoid them. But these guys, like I said, good experience, good money, So, we're fighting him. Thankfully, they're weak to shell power, so Red's shell toss is a one-hit kill at this point. Good thing we got plenty of these. Come and get me, Chuck. I'm getting plenty of bracers from beating these pirates. One thing you might notice about this treasure chest is that it's only giving us a coin every other hit. That was deliberate. I wanted the, since you're supposed to be avoiding the pirates in this level, I wanted the pirates to be chasing you, and so anybody who wanted to stop and get the treasure while they were chasing you, you'd have to be very patient, you know, jump, hit the box, run away, jump, hit the box, run away, until you got them all. Or you can just beat the pirates so they're not chasing you in the first place. Alright, Red learned Magidisc. So, fun fact, this level here is actually not a custom level. That level exists in the base game. It's just never used anywhere. So I decided to use it. But Red learned Magidisc, which is a nice attack. We don't really need it right now for these enemies, but what it does is it pierces enemy defense, which will come in very handy for a few fights later on in the game. I replaced Geno Whirl with it, so there's no longer an attack that does 9,999 damage. Sorry. More HP. One of these days, Black will break 100 HP. That'll be nice. Find another one of these guys for good measure. We're almost to the end of this level. Magic Shell. It's a spell that replaced Super Jump, and it still has the ability to hit 100 times if you time each one right. So potentially the most broken spell in the game, considering how high Koopa's magic attack is. You like that reference to the first game? The first game, the shysters, when you're in Mushroom Kingdom, surround you and tell you off like that. One of them says, "Pick the wrong people not to bounce with, bub." So that's why that pirate says that. It's the little things, guys. The details. I made their eyes purple because they're more evil. They also counterattack everything with multi-strike. That's why, even though there are 4 of them, using any attacks that hit all of them all at once. It's a fun graphical glitch I haven't seen before. Alright, let's heal up and save. We're about to fight a boss. No more. Do have a lot of bracers. Good heavens. Captain General. And Johnny in this game is purple, for reasons known only to me. And by that I mean, I just kind of felt like it. Now in this game, in this particular fight anyway, Johnny does not challenge you to a one-on-one if he's alone, so there's no harm in killing his minions. Johnny's really not too hard of a boss, but again, like I said in the last couple videos, that's deliberate. You're in another one of these areas where you can't get out until you defeat the boss, so I didn't want to make it impossible for you to leave. Time for the magic shell. Since this is a... Oops. I was distracted. Since this is a developer playthrough, I'll be honest with you guys. The magic shell, it turns that fun white color when you use it, and I don't really know why. I mean, there's code in there where I've specified that I wanted to maintain Koopa's palette, so it should still be blue, but it's just not. And I don't know why. So I decided to, again, go the Bethesda route and turn a bug into a feature. So the fact that it turns that weird white color, I decided to say, oh, it does that because it's magic. It's a magic shell, everybody. Of course, Johnny's whole shtick is he respects people who can beat him. Get a frog coin on our way out, and then we're off. We washed up on the beach of Yoshi's Island. And green goes into panic mode. One of the things that the original game talks about that I feel like kind of gets glossed over is the fact that Mario doesn't speak Yoshi. He has to have the green Yoshi interpret what the other Yoshis are saying for him. So just kind of as a fun homage to that, I wanted there to be a reason why you can understand the Yoshis, even though most people can't. So I decided to make it so Red knows how to speak Yoshi. Okay, and this is the guy with the hunt. There's a shy guy who attacks people who come into his house. So as soon as we leave the house and try to come back in, we're going to be ambushed by him. But he's going to be pretty tough for our current level, so before we try to fight him, we're going to get some equipment and save and such. And here's the lore reason behind why having a Yoshi Cola in your inventory is more expensive than just healing right here. So the lore of this island is that the Yoshis are the keepers of this fake crystal. And a long time ago, the Yoshis were entrusted with this task. They built this temple on the island and house a fake crystal in it to fool bad guys. But they don't really know why. After hundreds of years, they've kind of forgotten why they were doing it in the first place, so they just roll with it now. Don't think we need this many bracers. Although they'll probably come in handy for the fight we're about to do. We still, thankfully, we have some equipment we can sell now, for when we're hard up for cash. Yeah, I guess this is still the best for him. Oh, here's a fun fact for you guys. Black's newest weapon, the fish toss. You throw some fish at an enemy. That's the animation for that is in the little trailer demo thing that runs when the game starts up. Okay, so first thing, before we can progress through this, we have to talk to the chief so that we know the way to the temple. But anyway, back to the fish toss thing. So I have a kid, and when I was developing the weapons part of this game, I decided to ask her one day, what do you think would be a funny item, a funny weapon for a character to use? And she was pretty little, she was only a few years old at the time. She said, it'd be funny if you had a character that threw fish at somebody. So now there's a character that throws fish at people. You can thank my daughter's genius mind for that. Okay, let's give this guy a try, the anti-guy. We've got green because this is primarily a physical damage dealer, so we want to have our physical character, and then yellow has high defenses in general, so hopefully it's enough. But he should be pretty tough given our current level. And we got ambushed just as promised. We are timing these attacks, and they're still doing half of our HP. Maybe I should have brought Koopa, just so that we had another healer. But anyway, what can you do? Gotta keep ourselves healed up as much as possible in this fight. Guy has probably a lot of HP. Let's see. Nice reference to Paper Mario there. Can we poison you? Probably not. See how much this will do. Probably not that much, honestly. Because he's not a magically based character. Yeah. Lighten up, dude. Yeah, not a lot of options. That's not great. Well, no time like the present to use our healing items. Red's pretty much our only hope at this point. How are we doing? Okay, 149. Almost got him. Nice. Making it happen, guys. Experience booster, a great item. We're not going to use that in this run, because it feels a little unsporting. Let's buy some more stuff. Maybe another one of these for good measure. Alright, now we're ready to go. Let's see. Did I already get the chest? Yes, I did. Alright, and here we are in the Temple of Yoshi's Island. Some of these guys are pretty annoying to fight. I'm just skipping them. But down here, there's a secret tunnel that leads to the Shady Shop, where you use the Shady Pass to buy stuff. One of the hunts actually tells you that there's a secret passage down here. You can see we got some good stuff here. Not necessarily going to buy any of this right now, but it's good to know it's here, and there's some stuff. But like I said, one of the hunts that you do tells you that there's a secret passage somewhere in this temple. One of the hard things about developing a game is I want there to be stuff, I want there to be secrets and extras for you guys to find, but at the same time, I don't want to tell you where everything is, but I want to be able to show off the stuff I did do. Okay guys, just do me a favor, and whenever you're in this room, don't jump. This is another one of those graphical issues, where in order to get all of these people on screen at the same time, I had to cut corners, and that meant Red doesn't get a shadow in this room. So we finally found these two doofuses again. We haven't seen them in a while. But instead of fighting Allie this time, we're fighting Cleamander. Here's some more fun insight. You may be wondering where the name Cleamander comes from. So this particular guy, he uses the same sprite, it's just a palette recoloration of the same sprites used by the clerk, the manager, and director from the original game. Clerk, manager, director. Clee-man-der. This guy is not really that hard compared to the shy guy we just fought. It's nice. Yellow actually does damage to this guy, which is a good change of pace. Got him on the ropes, guys. There we go. But oh no, bad guys got away with the crystal. But like I already told you, it's fake. But now we have to go report back to the chief in hopes that the chief can tell us which way the guy went. Good old Allie. Help us, boss. And this is where you find out this is what the Yoshis do. They keep a fake crystal in the temple, and anytime somebody takes it, they just replace it and put a new crystal there. And here Shadow is getting a little smug because he finally has a crystal, not realizing it's a fake. Bowser, tired of this guy, decides to chuck a coin he happened to have on hand. Smacks him in the head, drops the crystal, it breaks. Shadow drops the Ninja Koopa's name. So Bowser realizes, hey, Ninja Koopas, that must be the Koopa Bros. The Koopa Troop is actually doing something. But we ended up on a pirate ship that was attacked and sunk. We had to fight our way through the Pirate's Cove just to get to Yoshi's Island. We had to fight Shadow's stooges, only to find that a fake crystal was there the whole time. So we have gained and lost nothing. Kamek tells you, we don't really have any leads, but go ahead and investigate some happenings going on in Cocoa Mountain. These happenings predate Shadow's activities, so it probably doesn't have anything to do with him, but it's the only lead we have. So you're taken to the world map. But that'll do it for now. That'll be the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.